What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! What you're looking at here is not my toolbox, but we're going to talk about this a little bit. If you just looked at the title, you've seen we're talking about building my perfect toolbox and my mentality and what I'm looking for. I'm going to bring you along with the process of me looking for another toolbox. Now I'm going to upgrade, which this was my plan from the get-go. Run the box that I had for a year until I get my shop built, and then trade up. And the reason why I did that is because I got a good deal on it, and you just got to understand, bear with me. I know a lot of you guys will probably say, you just got your toolbox. Well, you know, I'll probably have it about a year and a half, and this isn't, but I need to start the process now of figuring out what I want, so when I get to that point, I'm ready to just order and be done with it, and that's all there is to it. It is a very important deal for me because this is going to be my retirement box, so I want this to be perfect. Now, I want you to understand that this Matco box is not made anymore. And the reason why I only would have went with Matco is because they had this drawer configuration. I actually quoted this out 6 months ago. It was still in stock, and now all of a sudden, they're not. So, once again, I don't know what. Matco is deleting a bunch of stuff. They're probably going to come out with something new. That might change my whole plan. But until then, Matco is definitely off the table because I don't want to get... First of all, I will not get a Rebel. Second of all, the 6S, I would only get a 6S with this style of drawers on this side. The four little stupid ones on the side, back and forth, are just absolutely a waste, in my opinion. They're almost worthless. I don't know what you would use them for. They're narrow. I guess you could store maybe a candy bar in there. I don't know. Pack of them. But 31 inches deep is kind of a moot point because there's a lot of boxes that are 30 inches deep. 31, it still has about the same drawer depth and whatnot. So, whoops. So, yeah, anyways, let's move on and show you what I'm thinking and what I'm looking for. And maybe something will happen that I get a full custom toolbox built for me because I think that would be the best thing at this point. So, let's look at the next options. All right, so Cornwell has definitely been on my mind, and you guys have heard me, and I've really been interested in it, but I get shot down by a couple guys that say they'd have had bad luck and whatnot. And disregard the colors on all these boxes, guys. The colors doesn't mean anything. The color change. Color is the easy part. For me, it's the drawer configuration is what I want. I will pick an awesome color, no problem. I can pick the trim color all in a couple of minutes. I know exactly what I want for that. But the drawer configuration is my biggest problem with buying a toolbox. It is a huge, huge problem because I am so picky. I want all long drawers. Now, I don't know if it'll say here or not, but I believe these wide drawers in this are right around 59, 60 inches wide. That's okay. I would like them to be a little bit wider. And I know a lot of you are like, geez, CP, you're asking a lot. Well, when you look at all the amount of pliers and picks and screwdrivers and whatnot, if you look at a lot of guys that have a lot of stuff, you'll notice when they put them in their long drawers, they fill them up real fast. And there's a reason why I want that, because I want to get pry bars, picks, and screwdrivers all in the same drawer. And I have a massive amount of them. We'll have to probably downgrade a few or whatnot. Now, am I going to get the Cornwell? I don't know, but the price is very attractive at $12,999. And the whole full box is right around $20,000 with 2 side lockers and a hutch. I don't know if I'm going to get a hutch yet, but the Matco, I will say one thing about Matco that I really do like and wish I could get from somebody else would be the Matco half hutch, the little center hutch where you can buy. That thing is absolutely perfect for what I want. I only want a little area that I have a hutch to, like, you know, put a computer and some stuff, because the hutches just collect stuff, and I'd like to get something. Now, the other option I thought about doing is, why couldn't I just put 2 boxes together? Why couldn't I buy a Matco half hutch and put it on top of something else? That might be an option. You guys might see me do something crazy like that, because I'm going to build the perfect toolbox if it kills me. And that's kind of the reason why I've been doing that, or looking at doing this. So let's move on to the next option. So this is the MB 7530. And let me get you back to the spec sheet here. And once again, disregard the color, guys. So I want to talk about this. Do you notice anything that specifically stands out to you? Because right away, I will tell you this box is a little bit special. Something that is an industry leader in what I would actually say is the only toolbox out there that has a 67-inch toolbox or drawer. Now, some of you guys might say that is absolutely awesome. Some of you guys might own a 7530. 67-inch drawer is so cool because that's the width I want. I'm not even joking you. I want that width of drawers all the way down. And you're like, CP, that's ridiculous. Well, you think it is, but I'll tell you what. I don't want to keep opening little drawers to get stuff out. My thing is to be the most efficient person is if I have all the tools that I have, I can go into one drawer. I know it's my screwdriver drawer, my wrench drawer, my electronics drawer, my pullers and pullers and specialty tools drawer. I don't need to open up a bunch of drawers. This stuff to me is a waste of space having these little ones. Having long drawers make you efficient. Now, 67 inches, what I'm trying to determine is this worth? Now, and keep in mind, these drawers are not really that narrow. I don't remember the exact width on them. I should have done a little bit better research to tell you guys in the video, but I can tell you this much right now. Mac does have some pretty wide drawers. Snap-on does. Matco and Cornwell have the narrowest when it comes to your bank drawers. These little bank drawers right here. They are not as wide as the Mac and the Snap-on. So that plays a huge factor into what I'm doing. And the other thing is, it's just, I've always had a Mac box. So now let's show you what I'm looking at for a serious option. So this is a serious contender. This is an MB8827 20-inch deep workstation. Now, it's not a 30-inch, and that's completely fine. Whoops, what did I do here? Come on, CP. Get that thing in focus. Let's see what we got. We'll bring it up here. These drawers right here are 64 inches, 63 inches wide, I believe. Something like that. I don't know. I messed up again. Hold on one second. All right, so there's some of the specs on it. The drawer width on it, on the top box, it's larger than 60 inches. We're just going to go with that for right now. 46 inches and 3/8 tall, 88 and a quarter inches long. This is a big boy. This is no joke. This is a big boy. This is the biggest 3-bank on the market by a good 4 inches. The 84-inch Epic is an 84. I think the Matco is an 86 maybe or something, 85. Cornwell's an 84. But the Mac is an 88. And what that allows it to do is have these longer drawers right here. This box is a sweet box. There's actually somebody on Instagram that I talked to about his. He's loving it. Look at those beefy casters. This is a good option, but now here's my problem. This box doesn't have the features that I want. Okay, so I like the Mac box. I like the Cornwell box, you know, what's that mean? I like the 7530 because I want the longer drawers. So this is the happy medium, okay? This has got the longer drawers, and it's a bigger box. What's this mean? Well, here's the thing. I like the latch system on the Cornwell. I like the latch system on the Epic. And the other problem is I like the bearing system on the Maximizer HD. The Maximizer HD has a bearingless system that has no greasable bearings, and it has a latch system. I really, really wish that I could get this system incorporated into the 8827. So, you know, a lot of guys will say, well, what's the big deal? The bearings, well, these are 440-pound slides per sides, and they're very, very their current technology is what I would call them. This box right here it's only 56 inches wide, but this box right here carries a lot of technology in it. The latching system is absolutely tried and true. This box, I will tell you, is basically a Stanley Vidmar box. Maybe the Mac guys won't tell you that. I will tell you that, and I can guarantee you this because it's being made in the Stanley Vidmar plant. That's why they moved it. This box right here, and if you're like, well, that's Stanley, blah, blah, blah. If you don't know what a Stanley Vidmar is, son, you need help. Because I'll tell you right now, the military uses Stanley Vidmar stuff, and Stanley Vidmar is absolutely durable as all get out. I have watched Humvees run into them. The Stanley Vidmar system is absolutely just bulletproof. And these boxes are of no exception when it comes to this type of quality. Now, why don't I just get a Maximizer HD? Well, once again, you see it doesn't carry the drawer size that I want, and it's only 56 inches wide. So, let's move on to the last and final option for me, and that, of course, is the Epic. Now, you'll notice this doesn't have a power drawer because I have no intentions of getting a power drawer. This is the Echo remote lock. I would definitely get that option just because I want to. You can see the price on this box is $16,999. So the Epic carries a lot of what I want. It carries a latching system. It carries the long drawers. They're about 60. Let's see if we got specs on the drawers here. I'm sure they don't because nobody ever does. Yeah, widest drawer is 54 inches. So the Macs are 60, which is they're a little over 60, which definitely makes them the front runner as far as the width of drawers. And I do like the Mac box. Don't get me wrong. I've had them. They work great. I've owned every toolbox out there, guys, so I know what I'm looking for. 84 inches wide, Epic. I can definitely get a good deal on it. I'm kind of talking to my Snap-on guy right now. So why not just get the Epic and call it a day? Well, once again, I don't want the bearing slides. I really want the Mac HD slides on my toolbox because I'm telling you, I would never have to worry about slides going bad ever again with those. I can assure you. Those bearingless slides on the Mac HD are the cat's meow. They're the best tool. They're the best slides on the market, and that's what makes them. That's what's going to make that toolbox probably one of the stoutest in the market. You mark my words. Now, I might be seem a little bit biased because you guys know I'm a Mac fan, but I know Stanley Vidmar cabinets, and I just know they've been around for years. Industrial-wise, they kick the crap out of everybody when it comes to cabinet storage. That's why they're used in every industrial application out there. So, maybe Snap-on will step up their game and get some kind of system because there is another company that builds toolboxes like Stanley Vidmar, and it's called Lidster? I don't remember. Somebody will say it in the comments. I can't remember. They're a Canadian company. They build Tecton toolboxes, and they're definitely they're the direct competitor to Stanley. And maybe Snap-on will get involved with them and get some slides from them. So, at the end of the day, what am I going to get? At this point, I don't know. Maybe I can force somebody to build me a toolbox, custom toolbox, and absolutely build the ultimate toolbox. Now, why don't I get a Titan or a Mr. Big? Well, because I don't want something that big. I'm going to tell you guys, honestly, an 84-inch box is as big as I want to deal with. I don't think that the Epics are worth it. They are a stationary box. I don't think the Titan's worth it. It's a box for a shop, to me, that would be creating a permanent work environment for years to come and don't ever plan on moving it. Me, I would think that I would want to move mine every once in a while. Maybe I want to switch up my shop, however, or maybe I want to tow my toolbox and build a bigger shop. I just want something to have semi-mobile. I will tell you this, the one thing you can look at Snap-on versus all the other boxes out there is they only use 4 casters. I think that is a testament to the strength of their toolbox. And I definitely know that the Epic is a nice quality toolbox. They're built here in Iowa, and I've owned Snap-on boxes, don't get me wrong, but I'd never owned an Epic box. And the more and more I look at them, the more and more I fall in love with them. Like I said, though, the downfall is the drawer slides, which is nitpicky, but when you're going to spend this kind of money on a toolbox, guys, you should be nitpicking. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to get down to brass tacks and get what I want. So, with that being said, also I will tell you, Snap-on does have some modularity options that might work out for me. So, am I saying Snap-on's a front runner? No, I'm not. And so I would say that my top 2 picks right now are going to be Mac and Snap-on, but the Cornwell is still not out of the running. If I get some kind of crazy, stupid deal, I would probably be happy with the Cornwell Platinum. I know that guys are against the Cornwell Platinum, but I really, really, really have a good feeling about Cornwell being able to step up their game since they bought the Kennedy plant, and hopefully things will get better with them. You just got to give some people chances, guys. And I've always kind of had a little bit of a fond thing for Cornwell toolboxes. I owned one a long time ago, and I really did like it. It wasn't the greatest. They were pretty cheap. They were pretty chintzy, but I do like the latching system better than I do the Epic. So with that being said, guys, that's my thought process, and just kind of giving you an idea what it takes when you're building the ultimate toolbox for yourself, what you got to do for research and things that you want to definitely check out. What configuration do you want? What kind of drawer slides do you want? What are you going to be at with it? And is this the retirement box or is this a stepping stone? I bought my toolbox last time as a stepping stone. Now I'm ready to make my retirement box in the next year. So anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.